golf clubs. Oh, thank God that didn't hit me. Oh my gosh. Come along with me as I clean up this garage that I've put off for far too long and catch you up on what's been happening in life. I have to get this garage cleaned out and ready for the electricians that are coming tomorrow morning to run electrical lines so that we can heat the other side of this garage, which serves as our home gym. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena. This is Flipping Gorgeous. If you are new here, I am a mom of 3. A few years ago, I was running a cosmetic business that was draining my life completely. I decided to step away from it all and get back to my roots, which is the love of real estate and home renovations. And I've been documenting all of that process for the past few years here on my channel. So thanks for being here. I haven't made some videos in a while because I've been really focused on launching my public speaking career. And I'm going to tell you what I am speaking on as we do this video. I don't know about you. I'm the type of person that works much better on a deadline. So I have put off cleaning this side of our garage, which is a workshop / storage, for months and months and months while I've done other things. Literally, I have walked past a pile of sawdust that's been sitting here. No less than 4 months, because that's just how my brain works. Do you work better on a deadline or do you work better on your own pace? I'm definitely a deadline person. So when the weather was 60 degrees today and they're coming tomorrow morning, I'm like, I'm gonna knock this out today while the kids are at school. I'm not gonna worry too much on getting it super organized, but just more cleaned up because they've got to be able to access this wall over here, which currently you can't get to because guess what? I have old cabinets there that I pulled out of the bathroom, haven't done anything with yet. We got, I don't know, a rain barrel that I ordered when I panicked with all the hurricanes and decided I needed a water source. It's still sitting in the box. So today, I'm just hoping to get this cleaned up to where they can access it. And like I said, catch you up on what's been going on. So one of the things I've kind of been struggling with is, all right, I'm known for my home renovations. I love DIY, but I really feel this calling, to help women. And I've felt that for a really long time. I wrote in my manifestation journal that one of the things I really want to do was to speak on stages. And at the time, what was I ever going to speak about? I had no idea. And I still wasn't sure for a long time. And how do I tie this all together? And if you're an OG subscriber to my channel, maybe you know that I tried a podcast a couple years ago because I thought, well, maybe I'll do a podcast. And I wanted to have other women on in the DIY space to talk about their journeys, to talk about how, they started their channels or what they were doing before, or how DIY has been a therapeutic outlet for them. But the problem was I didn't have enough of a clear sense of direction. I named it Flipping Gorgeous. And then I kind of got off on talking too much mommy stuff. It wasn't all cohesive, but I think I finally figured it out. I think I finally figured out this metaphor for renovating your life, flipping your future. Think of yourself as a house, as a home renovation project, right? You got to clear out some stuff before you can make room for the new. You have to embrace your authentic desires and have a vision for who you want to be. And then you got to get rid of the parts that are not working anymore, the dysfunctional, the things that don't serve a purpose anymore, the things that are broken. And that's how you start flipping your future. That's how you start dropping the facade that we all live behind. And that facade could be trying to, if I got on here and I'm not trying to be Mr. Beast. I can't be Mr. Beast. So me approaching YouTube being I want to build a YouTube like Mr. Beast, that would be a facade. I'm not that. But then me also saying, I'm going to hide away from the camera because I'm scared, that's a facade. You'd be hiding behind your fears if you're meant to do something big and greater and be in front of people. So I want you to start thinking of yourself like a house. Tell me in the comments, what's the first wall you think you need to start tearing down in your life? Is it fear? Is it anger? Is it self-doubt? Is it, you got to work on your time management, your sense of guilt, feeling bad about doing anything for yourself? Gosh, as moms, that's the number one thing that I struggled with for so long, is if I pursued anything, that wasn't my kids, am I a bad mom? But what if you started renovating from the inside out? What if you started to slowly, like I said, peel back the layers that you've been hiding under? Peel back the layers are keeping you stuck. from who you were meant to be and the life that you deserve to live. So that's kind of everything I'm talking about. You know, really my signature keynote, which is another reason I haven't been making a lot of videos, because I've been really working hard on my keynote, and it's all about, again, flipping your future and breaking through what's holding you back and building a life with focus. And I would love to know what type of events do you think that I should speak at? Like, I know I can speak at creator events, and I was thinking women's events, maybe corporate events. If you know of any events that you've been to that you were like, this was an amazing event, Lena, I think you'd be a great fit for it, please drop it in the comments so I can start researching it and maybe reaching out. Okay, we're making some progress on the sawdust. Guys, this is probably from my fireplace project, to be honest with you, which was done almost a year ago. That is a lot. Ugh. I never thought I was capable of doing something like that. And I was, and you are too. Like, you are capable of so much more than you realize. So capable. And if you want to start, I don't know, whether it's DIY, speaking, whatever it is, just start small. I never started with a fireplace. I started with furniture flipping. Then I started with, you know, painting stuff, painting cabinets. All right. A few years ago, I asked for this table saw for my birthday. My dad made this cross for my brother's wedding, which we hosted here. I have a video of that. I'm gonna use it for Christmas and wrap it in Christmas lights. My sister and brother-in-law and my nephews are still living in our cottage house, which is here on the property. So I'm also storing a good amount of their stuff at the moment. These cabinets I pulled out of our bathroom and haven't done anything with them in about 18 months. So probably need to do something with them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put them in the laundry room too. Again, I'm not worried about getting it too perfectly organized. I just want the electrician to be able to get here, to be able to walk up, access it. I guess they're gonna go right through there. I'm not sure. A lot of random stuff. Golf clubs. Oh, thank God that didn't hit me. Oh my gosh. So, oh, there are all my folding chairs. Dang. See, I was meant to come out here because in a few days I'm hosting my husband's office party, and I was like, where the heck are all of our folding chairs? We have so many of them. Why can't I find any of them? I'm just getting into this garage and I'm seeing so many things that I ordered and then didn't do anything with. Like, a rain barrel doesn't do me any good inside of a box. A rain barrel only does me good if it's out collecting rain. So this is good that I got out here today because I need to do this. Again, I kind of bought it when all the hurricanes hit and I saw all these poor people without water and electricity, and I thought, I am so incredibly unprepared if anything like that happened. And I'm still unprepared because I've had it in the box. Right, we're making progress. We're making progress. The electrician can easily walk through here tomorrow now, and they're gonna probably put their ladder right up here. I guess I could put my ladder there. I don't know if they have their own. And be able to run that line into the gym so that we can have some nice heat out there when it's really cold, and work out. That was one of our first big projects that we did when we bought this place, was wanting to put in the gym. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's been an hour getting it all cleaned up. They've got plenty of room to walk through to run that line. The gym is gonna be 100% finished. I just wanna thank you for taking a minute to watch my video. It means so much to me. I sometimes honestly forget that people watch these, that, or you know, I meet them in person and they tell me it means so much to me. So just thank you again for your time. Share this with somebody if you felt like one of the messages I was talking about would resonate with them. But I'll catch you on the next video, and in the meantime, we're gonna keep just trying to get clean and organized. I still gotta do that whole side. I literally just kind of put all my tools and leftover materials from projects on that one side. So I'll have to tackle this garage again. But in the meantime, we're at a good stopping point. I'll see you next time. Bye.